Okay. She's like, oh, you can talk to him. So the man talks to me on the phone. And he's like, oh, what's going on? Young blood, I hear you're into like hip hop, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah. I don't even, no, like, at the time, I think, what was I into? What was I into? Because I said something. I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines of Tupac or some shit like that. And the dude was like, no, you need to be more, because he's from New York, right? He's like, you need to be more into like Wu-Tang. But like, he just started throwing a bunch of things at me, and I was just like,
he was part of the whole East Coast, West Coast
shit. I was like, whatever, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like, what do you want? And he's like, well, I'm coming out from New York to see your mom, so I figured I could bring you some, you know, whatever it is. And I was like, nigga, I want a PlayStation. And a brand new WWF wrestling game. 2 controllers. Ship it.
Did he bring it?
Yeah, he brought the wrong wrestling game. He got me a WCW game instead of the fucking WWF game. But he brought me 2 controllers, brand new PlayStation.
I'm with that.
Right?
I'm with that. While you banging out my moms and shit.
One of the worst experiences of my fucking life, bro. Introducing my mother and her fucking friends to fucking chat lines in 1999.
It was a good time then. It was a good time then,
bro. But back to the music. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about this new stuff. Like, on the internet not long ago, they were saying this Jacquees kid, I'm the king of R&B.
Yo, let me say something about that.
And I'm looking at it, and like, I know it's a joke because people are clowning on it, and they're clowning on him or whatever, because that's how the internet is. But like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, what makes you think that you can just? I don't know who you are. Like, I know I've heard your name before,
but I don't know.
But I don't know who you are. I like, if somebody said, "Yo, man, you heard that latest Jacquees record?" I'd be like, "No." And I don't live in America where some music is spun more in different places and whatever. But that's neither here nor there. Like, if you were hot like that, then I know who the fuck you are.
Right.
It's as simple as that. Like, there are dudes that rap, that sing better than you, that have more fucking clout than you. Like, Tory Lanez sings too, bro. Fuck out of here.
True. But for me, I'm sitting there going,
I'm just saying.
Does he have some tracks?
I mean,
he's got a couple. Other than that, it is what it is.
Right? It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Fucking stupid. I don't even understand why you want to, like, be like that. Be so fucking...
Because we live in the era of clout chasing. It's a free and open market to say what the fuck you want to say and see what people say about it, making you internet irrelevant. Because for me,
that's stupid. Like, ridiculously stupid.
For me, I look at R&B today like there's so many new and different ways of how people are expressing themselves and expressing about how they feel about one another. You know who I missed out from this conversation was BJ, the Chicago Kid. Amazing. He was on Kendrick's album. Kendrick's been on his album, and just a talented R&B light.
Well, you are not wrong.
We forgot about Jill Scott. Now, Jill Scott, Jesus, is she sexy. Me and her could go for a walk any day. Any day. Anytime she wants to go for a walk, we could do that.
I should have put the sombrero on.
But Jill Scott.
Oh, whew. See, that's what I mean. Like, I don't remember a lot of things because time passes and you hear about all this new shit. And with social media and everything gets shoved in your face in such a way. So you don't always pay attention to all of the artists that, like, are really good at actually, like, that's the only way to put it. They're actually good. Mm-hmm. Actually good. Like, have talent.
Because who else am I missing? Oh, man. But then you got Neo Soul. Neo Soul is completely different from R&B.
I thought you were just saying Neo, because like Neo's dope. I fuck with Neo. He's super dope.
Neo's alright. Neo's alright.
About all right. You're being disrespectful. Neo's
He's
dope.
alright. He's alright. That's like saying, the Dream.
Dream is dope, bro.
The Dream is alright.
Shorty is a 10.
Yo, The Dream. Who else? There's some people I'm missing.
There's tons of people. That's what I'm saying. There's too many to even think of. It's annoying, actually.
What else? I don't know. Actually, here's something. So, what has R&B done to your life? That's a good way.
What has R&B done to my life? Well, music puts a lot of things into perspective. There are Tamia records. There are Monica records, Brandy records. Never Say Never. Dope album. Classic.
Are you talking about Justin Bieber?
No.
Oh.
It's a Brandy song. Or album, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I have it wrong. Let me make sure.
Yeah, because that doesn't sound...
Hold up. Let me just look.
Never say never.
I really hope I'm not quoting Justin Bieber, because
I think you're quoting Justin Bieber.
No, Never Say Never. 1998, bro. Brandy. Boom, bitches.
Okay. Enough said.
I know my R&B. Don't question my shit.
I'm gonna question the fuck out of it.
Don't question my shit. Don't question my shit.
Pull up the computer and fucking figure it out. That's
But,
what we do these days.
Almost doesn't count.
Facts.
Angel of Mine for Monica.
Angel of my... Ooh.
Like,
shit. I like the fight
you don't
between...
you don't get records like that.
No, but you gotta look at the fight
The Boy
between
Is
Britney
Mine. And Christina?
Oh, not Britney. It's
Or Monica and Brandy.
Monica and Brandy.
There's no fight.
Oh,
Monica
there was a
better
fight.
and everybody knew it.
Who?
Monica was better and everybody knew it. Like there's no question about that. And it's no disrespect to Brandy or anything like that. Like,
She's a phenomenal singer.
they're just on different levels. Like you listen to fucking Miss Thing and like, bro.
She's just more soulful about it. At
Just
that
One
time.
of them days is a woman record. But it can be anything. Words can be construed in any way that you want to perceive.
It's just one of those days.
Just one of them days can be perceived in any type of way. And I'm like, I fuck with that record because it can be conceived or perceived. Not conceived, that's fucked up. It can be perceived in a bunch of different ways. It's, yeah. R&B's touched me in a lot of
I'm
ways.
pretty
man.
sure a lot of people were conceived to that song.
Yeah. You know what?
A lot of people
We've been
were
having
conceived to
these.
that song.
I've heard these conversations where people say like they're boys to men babies and shit like that. Like that's fucked up.
I'm from the '80s, so I'm probably like Cool in the Gang. So that's,
I mean, I think about what
that's
my
what I
mom
take from
listened
that.
to when I was younger, and it was either reggae or BLK. And like I think as time went on, like she listened to way more reggae when we were younger. So like I think as time and like '90s reggae to me, I don't know, it's weird. I don't like it.
Oh, that's
Like I like the '80s stuff and further back. That old school stuff has always been
for
super
me.
dope.
I'm old school reggae because it brings me to a time where
That '90s stuff is like it's all right, but it's not like it's maybe it's so annoying to me because it's the go-to music for people that make it seem like they understand reggae, or like that they fuck with reggae like that.
okay.
Like I've been in so many situations where people say they fuck with reggae and then like they play this like playlist that has like one Vibe song, 3 Sean Paul songs, 1 Popcan song. Like it's really stupid.
Right.
Like you don't actually listen to this music. You just fucking
Anytime it comes on, like my baby mom loves popcorn. And I'm sitting
Popcorn.
there going,
That's hilarious.
and I'm sitting there going, I'm like,
I don't know why I never thought of
no,
that.
I already filled up.
Whatever. I gave you a chance. You turned it down.
I already filled up, man.
Whatever, bro.
Shit, these
Next one's on you.
Next one's on me. Where does Bond?
Gotta get Hulks, bro.
Are we so we're doing Hulks next Friday?
I think so. I don't know. All depends.
I guess we're doing Hulks next weekend. So it's gonna be dynamite.
I don't know about all that. I don't know. We're not off this, right? So, like, when I really break down these artists, and like you could say Whitney, you could say Mariah, and Whitney is pop too, but she's got those records. Like she's cool in the game.
Mm.
So like, she's got those records too, and some people. I heard Lord Jamar say something on Vlad not long ago.
Because I think we're missing a few people, like
We're missing a ton of people.
Aretha. We're
Oh
talking
no,
about.
but that's before. That's before. We're just for me. I'm just talking strictly like 1990 on.
Okay,
you know?
so
Like for me,